Ada moved from Canada to Lagos. FYI, so that people know, all of you that are jackpotting to Canada, some people are coming back.
I swear, I literally became an alcoholic. I didn't realize. I was used to too much structure. I realized this place really humbled me. Because like, some days I'll have things planned that, okay, today I'm going to go here, mechanic workshop, today I'm going to go here, car wash. You know the whole day I only achieve car wash.
You look so good, babes. And I said cozy vibes. You wore heels.
Don't kill me.
Get comfortable.
Amazing.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank
welcome.
you.
Welcome.
Thank you
for obliging me.
How, of course. You?
By the way, I already know what you want, so it's not even a what can I offer you situation right here, because Ada is a wine girl, guys. She doesn't joke with her wine.
I got your wine ready. Don't worry. You have nothing to worry about.
I got it ready and some fruits, because this is gonna be an amazing chat.
So what do we have here?
Red wine.
Which one? Four Cousins.
Four Cousins.
Love. Okay, fair. You got
and then I have some sugar for me.
I'm so ready to drink this already.
Girl, I feel like I'm going to be knocked out before we are done.
I can already see that happening.
But I'm going to already re-up. I know I'm going to down this in a bit.
So cute.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. How is Lagos?
Lagos is Lagos.
How is Nigeria?
Nigeria is Nigeria at this point. Cheers.
Cheers, babes. Because me, I know a little bit about your hustle in Lagos.
Do you really want to start?
First of all, guys, I just have to say, Ada moved from Canada to Lagos. Just so FYI, so that people know, all of you that are jackpotting to Canada, some people are coming back.
So choose your route.
But honestly, that's where I want to start from before we even get into you and the amazing things you're doing and your career.
Okay.
Why did you decide that drastic move? Because I know before you even came last year, you hadn't been in the country for a minute. How many years did you say?
So I was away for straight 8 years.
8 years.
And then I visited actually once. Okay. And then I was away for like 3 years again.
Yeah.
And then I showed up again.
Last year, right?
Last year.
And then when you came last year, it was an iffy thing, right? Did you come to check whether or not it was a place you wanted to move to?
You know what? I think when I was coming, I was a bit confident that, okay, I wanted to move. So that gave me that mind that, okay, whatever it is I see, I don't have to be ready to take it. I was a bit relaxed. However, I wasn't fully sure of if it was a decision that I was ready to take.
Yeah.
But I just knew that I needed to explore that option.
Yeah.
I needed to explore that option.
But what made you decide I want to change of scenery? I'm doing amazing in Canada. Let me come and struggle in this Nigeria, because this country is a struggle. It is. So I don't understand it. So you gotta help me out here,
Don't kill me. Don't kill me. I think first of all, number one, I got really bored. Number two, I got really away from like family and everyone. Like, first of all, I went there alone by myself, and then my sister joined me. So it was very lonely at some point. And then I started having some health issues along the line. That just wasn't the whole thing. And yeah, I think mainly health issues. And I just feel like this part of the world, Africa overall, I feel like the opportunities for us. Yeah. If we just know
what we want to do and what we are doing.
Yeah.
How has the move been for you so far?
I have to think about that, girl. I have to think about that. How has the move been? Wow. I feel like it's been interesting. There are some days, I remember when I came initially, like every night, I became an alcoholic.
You guys, oh yeah, I have to say, guys, because Ada will down 2 bottles of wine before she goes to bed.
Guy.
How the fuck do you do it?
I swear, I literally became an alcoholic. I didn't realize.
So you didn't bring this behavior from the abroad?
I used to, like, I'm a wine person, but not as bad as it got when I moved here.
When
I got to Lagos, I could barely speak.
Was it the stress?
I think it was the stress. Like, I just could not understand why certain things don't be working like you're supposed to be working.
What was the first thing that hit you that you're like, oh shit, reality just actually hit me, I've moved back?
Guy, I think it's when you... Well, not with the traffic, I've not been to Lagos before.
Okay.
It was my first time in Lagos.
Okay.
What actually hits me is the heat.
I'm because Canada is really cold out here.
It's the heat from the airplane. I'm like, can you get to an airport? They don't have a conditioner.
That just insulted us. They said the airplane does not have air conditioner.
It was the airport. The airport. It was the airport.
Oh no, the airport. But apparently the new international terminal is amazing.
Okay.
I haven't seen it. But I don't want to be a mechanic. I want to be a baller. I need a vacation.
I beg, please. Lagos airport, please push give us air conditioner. Proper was. Thank you.
But that airport was terrible. It was terrible.
It was. And the crowd of people that I saw at the airport, I was like, wow, where's everyone going away this hot afternoon?
Sometimes I used to say, why are people saying there's no money? If there's no money, how are people?
Do you understand? I used to wonder the same thing.
Because you need money to run away.
Literally. I'm like, where is everybody getting this money to leave this place from? Because I'm looking for that money. I'm looking for that money. No, it's crazy.
So it was the heat.
It was the heat, and then I think little cultural shocks here and there. The fact that the traffic, of course, and then the fact that you actually plan things out and it never goes the same.
That one.
Is that what I used? I think I was used to too much structure. I was used to too much structure.
Lagos will humble you,
guy. Oh my God, I was used to too much structure. I mean, like, this place really humbled me to a different level. Because like, some days I'll have things planned that, okay, today I'm going to go here, driver's license, today I'm going to go here, mechanic workshop, today I'm going to go here, car wash. You know the whole day I only achieve car wash.
Wait, mainly because of Lagos traffic, or mainly just because of, in Lagos, nothing seems to be going on.
Do you understand? You probably go to the mechanic, the guy said that the next work there is starting today. Come back tomorrow.
Mechanics, in fact, I always say artisans are the worst. People, in fact, service providers in general. Yeah. Crew, editors, girl, they be lying. Tailors,
they take their time.
Hairdressers,
they take their sweet time.
In fact, the worst tailor. I have missed, me and my mother, we have missed wedding before. Because our clothes, the tailor was still like that. We are making it. We are making it.
You should get it right at the end of the day.
I said we did not go. The clothes did not come. Whoa. Okay. You've not, okay, that culture shock has not yet hit you, Abby.
Jesus. The clothes did not get at all. You didn't get at all.
I said the clothes did not come.
Guys, there was this lady that I actually just saw the clothes with. I just remember right now. So I get this, like, it was actually on our page, oh. I said, went on our page, screenshotted, Pim, madam, please, I want this dress. Already made, Abby. Exactly what I want. Ask you why a dress is supposed to be long sleeve. The sleeves came with, I'm like, is it anklet? It came with, what's it called?
Nah, service providers are the worst. And for me, I'm just like, why lie?
Yeah, I think
you could just be honest.
It's like,
your video is coming tomorrow. Yeah. I'm even working on it now, like this. I they work on them. I lie, they club.
I say.
Or they are working on another person's video.
Literally.
But yeah. And then you sort of said something about culture shock. What were the culture shocks?
The culture shock is like the very laid back attitude. Extremely laid back. Like I said, I think I was just doing too much structure. Like if you want something at this time, just know you're getting it at this time. If it's 2 p.m., you say 2 p.m. But I feel like people here were all very laid back. It's like we don't have any worries in life. It's like we don't have any worries in life.
How was house hunting?
You know.
No, but I know, but I need you to give me the tea well, because even the knowing I know, I feel like I also know just surface level. The people that know the intro to are our OG boys. Yeah. You know who I'll be talking about.
I'm telling you.
So I need you to give me the tea on this house hunting because, girl, I heard you struggled.
Wow. Oh, I'm so glad that was out of the way for now anyways. Completely out of the way. I think I had a different expectation with regards to house hunting. At the same time, I wasn't extremely shocked because before I came, I used to watch a lot of videos about like Lagos. I was preparing my mind so that I would not be overly like overwhelmed. Yeah. And then of course coming here without like your family, no one even knowing that you're there. Yeah. It feels like you're about to take on an adventure by yourself. So you need to prepare your mind. Yeah. So I think that I literally started preparing, watching a lot of videos. I was watching so many things. You think that I've never been to where I'm going to before. Yeah. Well, like I was really intensively trying to make sure I'm involved and fully aware of my surroundings before like coming around. So when it comes to house hunting, I think the only thing that really bothered me the most was the fact that certain places are like, how do you like show somebody an apartment that does not have a stove?
Did you tell the agent what you were looking for?
Guy, what that this guy took me to? I just looked at garage.
Oh girl, it's shoe boxes people be living in. And if you get the millions, they will call for you.
It was that? I was looking for the door.
I saw one Instagram post. Literally, the toilet. The door is behind the toilet, and it was so small, so the door cannot even close. And it's like, so how do you shut the door of the toilet when you're using the loo?
Literally.
Like, how do they build these houses?
I
feel like they don't build it with love. They
no.
just build it like,
if you want house,
stop me, make I just build house. Like literally, because I feel like they don't even put in any thought into some of the
intentional thoughts behind it. Like it just shock me. No, it is to bust my head. I'm just thinking about it is to bust my head because like, or you will see a light is just dangling. It's about to afford that.
Did anybody tell you, oh, we're not going to give you a house because you're not married?
Oh my gosh! So finally, like, I had an interest in one apartment.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this one is looking like something that we can.
And Adanna can live in.
You get, I don't wait a little bit. The guy said, madam, let me tell you something before just because for our landlord's sake, you have to tell the guy that you married. He now asked, are you married? I say, why? He said, you have to tell the guy that you're married. I said, no problem, I have 8 husbands. Write it down for me, I'm married.
Is that where you're currently living?
Yeah. I said, yeah.
Right.
Guy.
Do they think your husband is out of the country?
I'm sure they think I have so many husbands.
Who signed?
You. Please, I won't say husband.
I love that.
I'm also a husband. Guy. Do you get? I'm also a husband. No. It was crazy. I was like, so that was a thing.
Yeah.
Like
sometimes some of them will tell you, you have to get your employer to sign. Some of them will tell you, we need your husband to sign. We don't want single ladies in our house. Who told you is everybody that wants to marry?
Do you understand? I literally had to ask the guy, like, first of all, why is that a thing? The guy was like, oh, because like they feel like if the person is single, the person is a bit more like statistical, so anybody can do. We're having people coming in and out. So people
have not seen married women.
I'll be having
They've not seen some lackadaisical.
Do you understand? No, it's crazy. Well, yeah.
But are you enjoying Lagos?
Overall, I think I am.
I don't remember.
I love it.
You were outside every day. Like, this nightlife that they say they have in Lagos, I must experience.
I was like, since I've not seen it before, I want to see the full. I want to see that thing that everybody. I need to see
the places your leg has gone. I've been in Lagos 4 years. My leg has not entered.
Don't kill me.
And that will be the one to come and tell me, oh, there's this chill spot I found in VIU. I think you should try it out. And I'll be like, when do you reach there?
So I waka. I really waka. Like I was like using the time very well. I said I'm going to explore. Like I'm going to explore to my full potential until I'm tired.
Are you tired now?
Am I tired right now of exploring? I don't think I'm tired. I think now I more so like understand the environment a bit more. I'm a lot more comfortable. Like I'm happier. I'm enjoying it. I know the places I want to be at certain times. I know the places I don't care for.
And I feel like now you also just sort of understood that. I'm not gonna leave my house at this time because this is the time everybody is going this way. Where you're going this way, me, I'll be going this way.
You have to calculate traffic. I'm like, first of all, I don't also fight with drivers to do on the road. I don't want you guys to para for me through this window.
Yeah.
So I think now I'm a bit more calculative of like with my steps. I don't want to you just sit down in the house. Now I became a homebody for no reason.
Yeah. I feel like you've always been like now you're always just at home and everything. I'm even trying to drag you out. Like sometimes I'll take you out sometimes.
Always,
will you come?
Inside. Drag me outside.
Will you come? You're such a 419.
Have I done you 419 before?
You've done me.
When?
You've done me for which one? Which ones have I done you 419 before? You've done me 419 well.
Invite me first.
Okay, let's move a bit into like your career because you guys, Ada is doing amazing things.
Oh, Hawa.
So before she moved to Niger, I gotta say this. Before she moved to Niger, I had stumbled on her YouTube. And I think I saw her first on Pinterest. And then, it redirected me to her YouTube. I will not forget because I was in the house that she came to when she landed in Lagos. And I was sleeping. They just said, oh, Ada is here. I didn't think it was this Ada. So when I just woke up, I was like, oh, let me just go and greet the Ada that is here. When I woke up, I saw the Ada. I closed my eye back and laid down again because I just stood up. The first guy said, I know you.
I was like, I was like, what? How? She started telling me the story. I was like, no way.
It was so crazy because I'm like, what are you doing here? And yeah, but Ada is doing amazing things on YouTube. She has almost 1 million subscribers.
How I stop?
Why are you doing it?
How I stop?
Subscribe to my channel.
Please, you should go subscribe to our channel. How I screen it? You don't know the time. and effort how I invest in every single content you put out. I literally always ask her, please, how do you stay consistent? Okay. I'm like, how do you stay consistent? Because it's so admirable. I love it. Like your dedication, your zeal, your passion, your drive.
My dear,
the
they
effort.
Say make your passion your profession, and then work will become play.
Again, a word.
A word.
A word.
Yeah.
A word. No, I love it. No, I love it. I admire it a lot.
Thank you.
The zeal, the get to go. Keep it up. I'm so proud of you.
I'm so proud of you too. Very proud of you. But yeah, talk to me about your career on YouTube. You started like 5 years ago.
Yeah, actually about 5 years ago. Wow, you really did your research.
Girl,
love that.
Girl, I've been going on the internet to find out about you. But yeah, and girl, you showed us 1 million ways we can make our natural hair look like people did not even think it can lay this way, you know. And I see a lot of people also saying, oh my God, even not on your stories, I see a lot of people posting, you know, their hair, and then I'll just see you by the side and they'll say, oh, I was in a hurry today and I just had to watch Ada's vlog to sort of do my hair. But what sort of made you decide that? Because, I mean, there are people doing hair on YouTube and everything, but what made you decide you wanted to go this direction you're going, the way you're doing it, and yeah, just talk to me a bit about that, please.
That's a very good question. So actually, you know, when we started this YouTube channel, it was more of scarcity.
Okay, now money and hunger. Sapa. That's it. Money was the motivating factor.
Literally, to be honest. Because I remember there when I actually started, this was 2016. What actually was when I started this channel was, I was a student. Like I said, I was in Canada myself, right? Yeah. So, I remember that time, you just come from Nigeria now, anything they tell you has been, it's yen and naira. You have to convert it. You have to convert it. So one time now, the first time I had to do my hair, I remember I was looking for a hairstylist. It's very hard to find a hairstylist. That was
I heard.
Sure. Yeah, I know how, like, specifically Edmonton, where I used to live in, it was not as, like, they didn't have a lot of black people as much as they do right now. Like, it was purely like Asians and like white people. So for you to find someone that even understands,
can even now do your kind and texture of hair.
Do you get? And when you want to go to a hair salon, and they'll tell your hair to different texture.
They'll just help people texture, right?
Do you understand? Literally. So that was something that I feel like I was struggling with, like trying to find someone to get the hair done for me. And then finally, I remember one time I was living with my auntie then during one summer holidays, and she introduced me to this website. It's called Kijiji. So Kijiji is like a Craigslist where people actually go there to scout for a hairstylist.
Right.
Yeah. So I went there. When I found this lady, I told the lady, okay, that time braids were raining now, and I was like, I need to get bomb less. I've left my parents' house. I'm now
How many dollars did you pay?
I'm now an adult. Please, I want the braids to be touching my bum. I'm doing whoop 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 when I'm walking. That was exactly what I wanted. So I remember telling the hairstylist, oh, I want braids this long. This was 2016. No, this was 2016. This was 2014 when I moved.
Yeah.
Guess how much the babe actually called me?
How many dollars?
She said $220. And
that was then.
This was 2014, like 8 years ago.
Yeah.
She said $220. I said, it's okay.
To do what?
To do braids.
Bum legs.
You know, the first thing I did, I said $220 times.
Let me tell you. Calculator. If you ever travel and you will never buy anything.
You actually not buy anything at all. I opened my calculator. I was like, the same braids I'm doing in Nigeria for like that braids. You don't even reach 5K. You don't even reach. Do you understand?
Even if you want it to reach.
And they'll finish for you in 2 hours.
Yes, now you see 4 or 5 people doing your million braids was even raining that year.
Hawa, I said no way. Then I remember, okay, you know what? I've never done this before myself. Like I've never tried doing my hair myself. But thankfully, I used to it was something I used to do as a child. Like I used to do my siblings' hair. Oh. Like from the age of 6 years old, I was doing my siblings' hair at home. However, it's something that my parents look discouraged. Why? If you come from an African household, you already know, like, how can their first child?
You gotta be a lawyer, a doctor.
Do you understand?
Or an engineer.
You get?
You have to be a professional.
No. Literally, I was going to school to become a medical doctor. That's actually what I was going to school to pursue, to become a doctor in the future. And I remember then my dad was like, his first daughter just see that she wants to be doing hair. Like, what kind of thing is this? So you just each other go hairstylist. I just enjoy doing it. I never learned it from anyone. I never went to school for it or anything. It was just something I did on my siblings' hair. And even when I got into boarding school, I would do it for my friends as well. During the holidays, they would come over to my house, and it got really bad. And my dad literally like, okay, you should chase from the house. You say people cannot turn my daughter into a hairstylist.
I'm dying. Sorry, I'm joking.
I think people cannot turn my daughter into a hairstylist. I'm telling you, literally. And I think the main reason why he was also avoiding, because to him, he said that those people are coming to take advantage of me. They were not bringing money.
Enough, they weren't paying.
They were not bringing money.
This
so this small girl be breaking her waist. She'll be standing for hours doing your hair, will not give her anything. And opportunities, my mom's friends too, they'll come out. You know how
Nigerians are users, by the way, so they go use you.
Do you understand? I think it's really annoying him then. So he totally discouraged it. And me as a child, I threw it out of the garbage. I stopped, and I wasn't really into it as much. I probably even saw myself stigmatizing it. Yeah. And I didn't realize. So I stopped doing hair. I wasn't doing my siblings or anything. Until I went to Canada, and this lady told me a bill for hair, $220. I said, I remember I used to do this when I was 6 years old. 1 second.
God.
I
will remember how.
I'll remember how to do this because I did it now. Like, I really did it. I remember that prior to me traveling, my mom had packed expression hair extensions.
Right.
She said I was
packing Domi, that packed
expression. You get exactly. She had packed a lot of it. So I just went there. I remember I brought a mirror. I said, I've never done this before. I don't want to come out looking like an ostrich. God, please. Like, I need this braids to look good. Yeah. Sat down, brought a mirror. I braided my hair from morning till night. Day 1, day 2.
Sorry, you were doing the bum length.
Length.
That we didn't whoop.
I was doing ombre, 2 colors. I'm telling you.
How many days?
2 days. 2 full days.
Was it like medium, large, small?
I was going in. I went small. I was like, I need this braids to last because this effort, I can't repeat it again. That's how I actually did the braids. And from there, I literally just started walking around and people be like, who did your hair? Who did your hair? I'm like, oh, I did it by myself. I remember one day she was like, please, I'm looking for a hairstylist. Can you please do my own? I said, to be honest, I don't do people's hair. I just did myself because I
would have collected $220. Are you joking with me?
I was so naive. I was like 17
years old. You that they've told you that hair is $220. You do not think that let me collect $220 to do this woman's work.
I was like 17
and you said that it's money that motivated you to start YouTube.
Don't worry, we'll get there. I was like 17 years old. I didn't want to learn about money like that then. I was too young. They just transferred me from school. Bam. Which kind of street sense did I even have there? I was so young.
I've liked money from childhood. I was saying, that hair is $300. You got it? Last price, $250. Bring your head.
Please bring your head. I'm screaming. I literally I don't do hair for people. I don't even think I know how to do it. Says it like that. I can do it on myself.
That means you can do it.
That she believes in that, please. I bet she has really for hairstylist that she just do her own and she doesn't mind. Yeah. That was how I did this hair. When they started advertising me, and people started booking me for hair, basically to do their hair. And then YouTube came along. And I was like, one day I was not doing my hair for school, to go back to school. I was like, you know what? Because then when I actually wanted to do the hair the first time, I remember I went on YouTube because then I used to use YouTube too as a source or as a tool for chemistry learning. I was a chemistry minor. Okay. Yeah. I used to catch up on classes. And I remember going there to like basically find hair tutorials to guide me the day I started doing my hair myself the first time. And I wasn't finding any. So one time I was going back to school, I was like, this YouTuber they use watch chemistry. And sometimes I see people's vlogs here and there. I'm also just like, put the camera on my face and record and so people can actually like see it as well. And that was how YouTube started, and people started tuning in. And I realized that, wow, there are people that actually like me, that I don't have money to go and pay anybody on my own. Yeah. And we really did that DIY, like how to do by ourselves. And that was literally how it started. And yeah.
So basically, like, throughout your stay in Canada, you were just doing your hair yourself?
Yeah, I don't think I went to salon only once. And this was the latter part. I don't think I really ever went to hair salon. Oh Lord.
But what would you say like the biggest challenge you faced when you started YouTube?
Knowledge.
Knowledge.
The knowledge of like even monetization and things like that. I don't think I really knew about monetization at all.
I'm on YouTube right now. I need help. How were you able to get that knowledge?
I think knowledge, it came over time. Because then also there were not a lot of like people like giving that information, right? Now a lot of people actually tell you how to channel, how to do this, but those kind of information are not.
Before people were holding that information.
You know why they are holding it? How many people are actually in that space? Especially people that look like us.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? And it's a lot easier to relate to people that look like you.
Of course,
you get what I mean? There were not a lot of us there. So to even find someone that was actually talk about it in the video, it was like, who exactly? Who exactly? And then that thing that I really struggled with was technicalities. When it comes to like camera equipment, I don't know shit about technology. Like,
what were you using to shoes when you first started?
I watched my first video. Don't even try it.
now that you're in Nigeria, how is content creation? Because it's harder here. I mean, I would have just thought it's the same thing. Ring lights, camera, sit down and talk.
But the noise?
I swear, Jen, Okada, horn.
If you try to empty the room, say, okay, no more noise, echo.
Nigeria, you gotta fix up.
You understand? Let me on the fan and the AC. What I just on the fan right now, the fan noise will join.
Everything will enter your audio now.
Do you understand? Once I want AC, let me take light. What about take light?
You know what? I take what I said back. It's not just ring lights and camera and talking.
No. It's actually not. I'm still trying to find the balance.
Yeah.
I still struggle for sure. No, I still do.
So let's delve into like your personal life a bit.
At least a part of me that I'm usually scared of. Well, let's go. Okay.
Boyfriend? Is there a boyfriend in the picture?
Let's say this. Let's just put it this way. I'm not married.
Ha, Adanna Shewo.
I'm not married. What does that mean? I'm single.
That's not what I asked you now. Am I a child here? Am I a baby?
I'm not married. I'm single.
What does that mean?
I'm not married now. Actually, you know, there people actually thought that there was this one time I left the internet for like 4 months. People thought I went to go and get married and give birth.
But then when you came tonight,
yeah,
you're only posting on close friends.
I tell you, who actually went to get married and give birth? Please, I'm not married.
You guys, it's not every time someone disappears that is child birth or marriage. You womb watchers.
I'm telling you, it's crazy.
But have you met any Yoruba demons so far?
Have I met any Yoruba demons so far? Please send them so I can discard them.
Really?
I'm just joking, but like.
So you've not seen anybody in this Lagos since you moved that you just sort of said, okay, let's be doing lunch together. Maybe I like you, then they now gave you small breakfast.
Hey, my house cannot take breakfast. Please, you have to know yourself. I don't know if my.
So are you the player or you're the one that always gets paid?
I think first of all, how I'm when it comes to like men, I'm very careful.
Okay.
I have a fear of like dragging the wrong person to my end.
Wrong energy.
I feel like I love to give my all in anything. Yeah. I don't know how to give half. I don't know how to give quarter. So if I'm not in it, I'm out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I would rather just be by myself. I mean, also I'll be taking my should start going out, going on dates and stuff like that.
Have you ever tried like dating apps?
Dating apps?
Tinder and them likes.
I've never.
In Canada and Lagos?
No, because I was in a very long-term relationship. Like, but anyway, that's that. Scrap that.
I said I'm single. I'm not married. That's all I have to say. You people don't follow what people
you don't delete that footage, all of you.
You people, this is how those Twitter warriors will be telling you, I'm a feminist. Me, I don't cook, I don't clean. I don't have husband. I will never marry. You will just go on and one day you will see their wedding picture.
I'll go all of you. All of you, one by one.
But no, so you haven't. Well, I haven't tried dating apps either.
I haven't tried dating apps.
But I feel like I hear that that's like the best way to like meet people.
Fair, during COVID, I think the need for it went up. Maybe I should start trying, but I heard that Tinder in Nigeria is something else. It's hookup app, not dating app. So I heard it's hookup.
Have you guys been on? Oh Jesus! All of you have been on Nigerian dating app.
You see?
Really? Oh my days! You guys give me the tea, please.
But you know what I like about dating apps right now? They've evolved a lot. Like at least there's some apps right now that you can actually even put your spec of religion if you want all of that. Your type of person, you can put a lot of
the height, all them things.
Yeah, it can be more specific.
So I don't have to be seeing all the ones that
you don't have to be seeing things that are wasting your time, basically.
I feel like I've not explored life before. I've never been on a dating app before.
Exactly. Same. Okay, why are you not?
I don't even think it's something I'm hungry for. So for me, I've never had the need to, I guess.
Yeah. That's
because I've always met like the people I've maybe dated or had like situationships with. Somewhere
in real time.
Yeah, that I don't think there was ever a time that was like, oh shit, I'm ready for like a relationship or ready to just have someone there, even if it's not a relationship. And then there was nobody around. Yeah. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. So the need has just never come for me. Yeah. So what do you say? Now, yes, no. They rush me. Now them they rush me.
There, period.
So
no. I feel you. I feel like for dating apps, I don't think they're prevalent like the way we see it though, they're not as prevalent here in Nigeria. Because like Nigeria is strictly hookup. Dating apps are usually hookup.
But this was honestly a surprise to me.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I've never been on it, but I know.
But what would you say like your favorite part of Lagos has been?
My favorite part of Lagos. I'll think about that real quick.
Yeah, think about it.
I think the energy.
Yeah, the vibe.
And the sense of home.
Yeah.
I don't have to feel like I stand out. You get what I mean? I don't have to feel like someone is watching me or like...
Did you always get like weird stares in the city?
Well, that's normal. That's like at some point you start to live your life.
To be fair, when like a different race comes here as well, everyone
is staring at them, right?
So
exactly.
I guess like it's the same thing.
I don't have to get any weird energy. I don't have to have people that will just hit me for just passing.
Just because of the color.
Just because I just passed.
Why should I be breathing the same air?
You get.
And you know, a lot of times I think like the difference is so different because when we have foreign people come to Nigeria,
they embrace them. We
treat Nigerians treat them like kings and kings. Guess what? You might be richer than some of them. In fact, you might be doing 100 times better than a lot of them.
It's embarrassing.
But if you see the way that they will be licking the floors that they are working on, and it's always the opposite when you go to their city or their country, and sometimes I'm like, can't you people always also raise your shoulder pad? Why will you allow another person to see you finish?
Literally, do you know who you are?
As in,
sometimes people forget who they are. No, it's crazy.
Do
you understand?
I know who I am.
Exactly. No, tell them seriously. I feel like we do forget, and that environment just starts. You don't even realize when you start having low self-esteem issues. Yeah, it can be a dark world sometimes.
Did you? Because you also mentioned that you were always alone. Did you struggle with mental health? You know, did you like sort of go into depression from just like loneliness? I mean, maybe you were like 100% lonely because like you went to school and you had like classmates and stuff like that, and you probably had neighbors. You were seeing people around. You didn't have neighbors?
Well, I don't think I ever knew any of my neighbors.
Wow.
For like the straight 8 years of my life in that part of the world, I never knew any of my neighbors. All the apartments I've lived in, I don't know who's lived in.
So did you like sort of deal with like at any point like mental health or anything?
Yeah. I think I've had to depression for like straight almost 3 years. Not more.
That's crazy. How were you able to deal?
But the thing is, I have a good way of putting up this now. Like, I feel like that part of my world is different from what I say.
but then that's you putting up like a face for the world and for social media. Showing up every day. That's what it is. So, but how were you able to deal with it when you got back home and you're alone at home and you can take off that face that you're putting up for everybody and showing up? How were you able to deal with it on your own?
It's quite interesting because it was also intertwined with my health.
Right.
I started having like
a lot of
health issues that were just bringing up here and there.
Since you came here, have you been having it?
No! Can you see? It stopped!
Now village people wish follow you.
Do you understand? Do you understand? Is there spring? I feel like some of them I'll probably share maybe a lot later in the future when I'm a bit more relaxed and comfortable. But like, I feel like a lot of them were intertwined with health issues. Right. And it just led me into a weird funk of I felt every single day I'm tired. Some days I don't want to speak to anybody. And also, the kind of job that we do is a very lonely world.
Yeah, it is. Girl,
it's a very lonely world.
I can do like almost a month in my house.
After school is when you realize how many friends you actually really have.
Yeah.
Because most people literally go and pursue their life, and that's normal. Some people, I had friends that international students. A lot of people were international students. Went back to Asia to continue their studies. I have friends that probably went back to school to do their masters. Everybody's finding their life, basically, living the city. So at some point you realize that you actually are more. It's you and you. You have to find your way out.
Fair enough.
We thank God. Thank God, honestly.
What's the one advice you give to someone that wants to start off on YouTube, but it's probably like, I'm too timid. Oh, YouTube is already oversaturated. Oh, what do I want to do that is not already there on YouTube? People always have like different reasons why they are scared to start something they want to start, but deep down at the back of their mind, they want to do it. What's the one thing you're going to say to them? Your fans. Speak to your fans.
Do it! Seriously, they're like, what are you waiting for? Yeah. I feel like, okay, for us specifically, I started off like, of course, in Canada, so maybe it's a bit different if I'm speaking to Nigerian audience. But please, I always believe that pressure makes diamonds. So if you're in a circumstance where you feel like you're already downplayed, please, you can make changes there. Yeah. That's how I feel. So do it. Don't allow anyone to tell you it's oversaturated. You have something unique about you that makes you stand out, that people will actually be attached to. so do it. Absolutely 100%. It's never a saturated market. It's never. Like the way you touch people's lives might be different from the way Hawa would touch someone's life.
Definitely.
You get, everyone has a thing that they add into this world. That's what I believe. And make like your own diamonds glow.
Okay, that's what we're ending this episode with, guys. Let your diamonds glow. But thank you so much for coming and chatting with me. I enjoyed it. I love you, babe. So of course,
this was amazing.
I know.
I enjoyed it. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Keep it up.
Thank you so much.
I can't wait to see all the good things that are coming. I wish I had more drink to cheers. See, I've already finished my wine. I've already finished my drink, but no, I love this.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Woo.